Hello, friends. I just did a little tarot reading with my Dakini Tantric Dakini pack, which some of you may know. It's a pretty old pack from the 70s. It comes from the original Dakini oracles. It's really interesting, actually, and I think someone at Esalen or something like that created it. I don't know a lot of how it was created, but it was my first tarot pack. It can sometimes reveal much more universal things, much more bigger and more important things. I have here with me my beautiful smoky quartz crystal bowl to help me, and I struck the Tibetan bowl to make a lovely clearing sound before I did the reading. And so here, this is what I got. So humanity is in the hot seat. We are in the hot seat. Not only, I believe that, and I don't know how this is because I'm not scientific, but I just have a feeling that this virus is very much connected to the breaking down and falling apart of our current, of the human species' structures and infrastructures and formal sort of implications of our existence here on the planet. I think it's part of the breaking down of the systems which are to do also with climate change. And it came from people who eat live wild animals. And it came from, apparently, I just saw a video of some people in China who were eating live wild animals. So we are in the hot seat at the moment. This is also, it's the fourth card in this pack, so it is also associated with the Emperor in the traditional tarot, which is very much to do with the patriarchy. And this is what we're facing up to right now. It has brought us to our knees, and we're in the hot seat. And then the process we're in at the moment is that there's a huge shift happening, and it's out of our hands. It's not, nobody really knows where it's going to take us. We're not in control of it, and it's a huge event, if you like, a global event that is happening, and that it's happening within our nature, within our systems, as I said, and breaking down and dissolving a lot of the old systems and the old ways, which in many ways, in retrospect, if we get through it, I'm sure we will, we'll say that this was a good thing. It's sort of the unraveling and the dissolving of the old ways. And one of a possible outcome is that this is a natural event. Yakshi is the spirit of nature, and it is the life force, as it were. And so, my first thought when I started hearing about it was that it's really nature trying to right itself. Now, I'm over 55, obviously, and I'm an ex-smoker, so I am one of the vulnerable ones too. But I don't sort of have fear really for myself. I have fear for those people who don't have access to good health care, and those people who are alone and haven't got anyone to help them, and so on. So this card is really about us coming together with nature, to stay in our hearts and come together with nature, to allow nature to support us if we can, and to not panic, and to not separate ourselves by our fear, and by our fear that there won't be enough, that we'll be left high and dry. Like in Australia, all those people madly buying toilet paper. What is that? I ask you. If you have an answer for that, please put it down in the comments below, because I really wonder about that. Look, I'm sure it's a symptom of panic and fear, but that's not going to serve anybody. We have to stay in our hearts and stay connected to nature. So thank you for tuning in, and I'd love your comments. See what you think. I love these cards. They always give me such a refreshing and different view of things. And you can find out more about me and what I do at my website, which is earthheart.love. And at the moment, I do have a button on my website, which is for a 15-minute free session to try before you buy. So I hope we meet, and you take care of yourself, and please stay in your heart. Stay in your heart. If you bring your awareness to your heart rather than into your anxiety levels, that will ground you, keep you connected to the earth and to nature. Keep connected to nature. And I think we'll get through this, and that in many ways it might end up, it's bringing so many of us together. So maybe it's going to be a good thing in the big picture. Take good care. Much love.